Hey guys, imagine you ask a question, complex question, one that needs more than just a simple factual answer. That's where graph retrieval augmented generation or GraphRAG comes in. So the process begins when the user asks a question. Instead of relying only on the LLM's memory, the system performs an LLM smart search, which basically triggers a graph based retrieval. This graph isn't just a list of documents, but it's a network of interconnected information showing how concepts, entities, and relationships are linked, right? So you basically create a knowledge graph here, and that's where the information gets retrieved from, not directly from the LLM. So when the LLM receives the query, it doesn't just pull the text chunks that usually happens in the traditional RAG, but here in GraphRAG, it navigates this knowledge graph to find the most contextually relevant nodes. Nodes can be people, ideas, data points, and their relationships. So these nodes provide relevant information, which is then passed back to the LLM basically to generate the answer. So next, the LLM combines your question with the retrieval graph context, understanding not just what's being asked, but also the relationship behind it, cause effect, temporal links, or even semantic connections. So finally, that's how the enriched answer is generated. One that's not only accurate, but also deeply contextual and explainable. So in short, GraphRag basically moves beyond traditional retrieval augmented generation by adding graph intelligence, what we call graph knowledge. So, connecting dots between facts, preserving relationships, and enabling reasoning at a network level. It's like giving your AI a mind map of knowledge, allowing it to think contextually rather than just receive text chunks. So that's how GraphRag is much more relevant these days than just going with the traditional RAG.